In this video, I'm going to show you how we build a custom CRM in 7 days for a marketing agency to boost client retention and decrease churn. My name is Max, and we build custom analytics dashboards for high-ticket businesses. So if you have a sales team in place, high-ticket offer, we connect all the tools you're using and build one centralized system to help you make decisions right off the bat. Now, in this case, what we're trying to combat was churn. So if you sell something high-ticket on a retainer basis, meaning that people pay you monthly, first off, the service delivery has to be on point, but second off, the ROI has to be there as well, right? If I give you $1,000, I expect 3,000, 4,000. And it's not just about, analytics and then seeing data, but providing your clients with something custom to help them actually get the ROI or to make sure they get the ROI, right? So we built a custom platform that's specifically for the niche they work with, which is mortgage brokers. So in this video, I would like to show you kind of where they're using before, how does it work, the back end, etc., etc. So let's get straight into it. So first off, I would just like to show you what they were using before. Simple Google Sheet, nothing wrong with that, but in terms of their service, they guarantee a certain amount of leads every single month. And if you continue on every single month, it just fills up. And they had one client who had like 200 leads in a Google Sheet. And that's not really sustainable if you want to stay organized, right? So very simple, right? You divide it into hot list, needs more follow-up, no contact, etc. When did they responded? So the way it works, which I'm going to show you, is they run cold email campaigns, right? And when there's a positive reply, that essentially lead is generated. So through an automation, they pull the lead into this sheet, and now it's up to the client. Stay on top of those leads, right, to make sure they actually close. So yeah, very simple, lead name, lead email, phone number, last touched, just trying to track and stay organized in this Google Sheet would be, a pain in the ass, right? So we built this entire system specifically for them to make it much more nicer. So yeah, so let me show you. So when they log in, the first thing they're gonna see is this inbox. This was modeled or very similar built to close.com if anyone uses the CRM. And yeah, so they have an inbox, right? So all items, they either have tasks, emails coming through, calls coming through, or SMS coming through, right? So this would display all of the items they are in the inbox for them to resolve or stay on top of actually what's happening. So when I log in, I immediately see what's going on today, right? Then we have a page lead, which there's a couple of things, right? So first off, obviously seeing how many leads you have in the CRM, then how many deals you have in the pipeline, and what's the total commission closed. I'm going to show you deals in a second, but this is a very simple way to look at all of the leads, right? So prospect name, you can obviously search the specific prospect, last activity, and the status. So there's multiple statuses where it's, haven't contacted, need follow-up. Again, I'm going to show you. Then date created, right? So knowing when did they positively respond, obviously their email. This is just like a very basic information, right? Now, if you want to filter out, haven't contacted, boom, you can, right? Simple thing. If you want to download the CSV of all of the leads, again, you can do the same thing. When it comes to automation, when it comes to automation, there's always has to be an option to do, and create this manually, so you can always create a new realtor, right? Now, let me show you. If I click into prospect one, so a lot of things happening right now, right? So as I showed you before, here we have multiple stages or multiple statuses of the specific lead, right? And this just nicely showcases the activity of the prospect and kind of like their deal they're in, and kind of like the stage to help the client stay on top of what's actually happening and what happened before, right? If I call you on Monday and I talk to you in a month, I don't really know what has happened. So right here we can display all the activity that's happening, right? So prospect name, prospect email, their phone number. You can create tasks. You can obviously snooze them. These are small stuff like that. Then you have loan referrals, which is essentially a deal, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But yeah, right here at the top, you have notes, emails, SMS, calls. So if I was to click on a note and I select the type of activity I want to create, in this case, let's say, I would create a note. This guy was super nice, easy to talk to, etc. I could, and I already had that in the history. So therefore, if I go in and I see, a month from now we talked, boom, I can see exactly what happened. Same thing with email, SMS, and calls. So we integrated emailing functionality as well as calling functionality, as well as like messaging functionality, using SMS. So that's that. In terms of loan referrals, so if they talk to the prospect and I believe the first stage of the pipeline is deal referred. They create a loan referral, right? So I create a loan referral. I select the stage of the pipeline. Let's say deal referred. Commission would be 3,000. Name 123 Street, and I create. First off, it obviously assigns it to the specific lead, but it shows in here, right? And this is our pipeline. So very similar to Close.com or to HubSpot. Just again, staying on top of each deal and each stage of the deal, right? So seeing what's going on. If I want to change, from deal referred to one, boom, one, and simple stuff like that. Then we have content stream, which is essentially Lead Rocket Fuel provides cold email, but also what is happening in the cold email when in the mortgage broker kind of world, right? So like a nice thing to have for their clients, right? This is something that's happening in this niche, in this industry. Another thing which I would say is very beneficial and very nice is Lead Rocket Fuel. Their main lead generation method for them is cold email as well. And they are, or they were, I'm not sure if they're still doing it, but they were offering this CRM for free as a lead magnet to get, prospects into the software, let them use it. And if they wanted to upgrade, essentially pay for their services, pay for their cold emailing services, upgrade here, book a call, boom. And it's been pretty successful. I'm not sure if they're still doing it, but yeah. In terms of automations, there's so much stuff, right? So every single time there's an positive reply, automation triggers, and we make sure that we send all the information here, notify the client, right? So right here, we have a notification bell. We also send SMS to the clients to, notify them what's happening. And I guess last thing, as I mentioned before, emailing and calling functionality. So settings, you can connect your Gmail or Microsoft account if you obviously pay for that. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening. In terms of admin stuff, they manage, and their entire system is built in Airtable. So the great thing about what we do, and what is a tracking system, what is the custom CRM or custom client portal, it doesn't really matter. It's it's custom, right? So since they're using Airtable, we can build anything around that, right? So this is their very simple admin interface to make sure they manage the clients, right? So you can deactivate, activate accounts and invites, activate their Twilio number, right? So if they wanted to call, they would set up a Twilio number for them, activate it, boom, they can call right from the software. Same thing with emails. Okay, you want an email, we'll activate it, boom, and you can start using email. So everything like all in one tool, and this essentially helps them do anything, right? And make sure they get the ROI and close deals. In terms of automations, like I said, there's so many of them. This is just like 3 simple ones. When a outbound call ends, we make sure to bring in the recording and just track everything, the activity of each lead, right? This is, for example, when email message comes in, etc. So there's a lot of stuff happening. You can always, based on the feedback of the clients as well, right? We don't really use this type of stage. Can we change this? Bum, bum, bum. And it's very straightforward, right? Just listen to the client. And so far, we've been able to very nicely increase the client retention, and the service delivery is much better because of that, because of this tool that they're using. So this is about it. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said before, it's just not about analytics and dashboards, but also providing your clients with something custom to their specific use case to make sure they get an ROI on what you're selling, right? So yeah, my name is Max. Again, thank you for watching. If you have a high ticket sales team in place and you sell high ticket offer, we can connect all the tools you're using from HubSpot, Hyros, Stripe, and build you custom analytics dashboards to help you make data-driven decisions on the spot and grow the revenue. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.